Thanks for joining me today, Peter. Would you like to introduce yourself and kind of introduce what DataBlend is?
Sure. So my name is Peter McIntyre. I'm VP of Product at DataBlend. And DataBlend is an integration platform as a service. So we kind of act as the solution to basically integrate various data sets from system to system, focused on the financial space. So we do a lot of ERP data integrations, budgeting and forecasting integrations, financial close integrations, really, really helping the office of the CFO with their, financial integration needs, really helping get month-end, year-end reporting out, as quickly as possible through integration. So at a high level, that's what we do.
Awesome. And how do you specifically use Saasable? And are you using Saasable for your role in the job that you do, or is it sort of your finance person? Maybe that's your accountant or your CFO.
Yeah, so I'm involved with Saasable. It's mainly myself, our CEO, and our accountant that are mainly using it. The big thing for us is board reporting. So every quarter or so, we go through the process of getting our board package prepared and ready to share with the board. And before Saasable, I was actually specifically going through Excel. I was downloading data from HubSpot and from Adaptive, which we use, and QuickBooks, and kind of trying to mash everything together in Excel and get all these metrics up and running. And then we found Saasable and just plugged it into QuickBooks, and boom, everything we need for our board report is right there. So saved us a ton of time, saved me a ton of time. Our CEO is kind of taking over the process, but he, when I showed it to him, he was really impressed. So
awesome.
Great.
And what are those KPIs that your board is looking for?
Yeah, the big ones are CAC and LTV, MRR churn, ARR, same thing. And those are really the big ones that we focus on. I'm sure more will become necessary as we grow, but those are kind of the main ones we look at.
Right. And as the person who has basically built out your Excel sheets before Saasable, you clearly had familiarity with those metrics. What has your experience been kind of training other members of your team, whether or not that's your CEO or other stakeholders, on what these metrics are, how they're measured, and why they're important?
Yeah, so our CEO has he's been in the space, so he was pretty familiar with these metrics already. Some members of our board may not be as familiar with subscription-based revenue and recurring revenue. So being able to show them kind of and actually on our last board meeting this came up, was we may close a deal one month and we may receive the actual cash a month or 2 months later, whatever it may be, but we're actually not recognizing that revenue in that month. We're spreading it across 12 months. Mm-hmm. So being able to show, the actual data, that, what that actually looks like, was very helpful. And we're actually kind of switching how we're getting more up to date with our accounting anyway. So this was very helpful. This all came at the right time. Getting our GAAP reporting up to date and everything. So I think everyone that's involved DataBlend is now, up to speed on what we're actually reporting on. So it's been helpful having Saasable for sure.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for chatting with me today, and I really appreciate your insights into how DataBlend is using Saasable.
Absolutely.
All right, thanks.